On October 2nd, Venezuela's air defense network reported detecting 5 F-35 fighter jets approaching its airspace from the north, flying over the Caribbean Sea. The incident occurred amid rising tensions between Caracas and Washington. Venezuelan Defense Minister Vladimir Padrino described the event as a provocation, asserting that the detected aircraft were indeed combat jets. He accused the maneuver of being an act of audacity by what he called American imperialism, attempting to approach Venezuela's shores. The detection followed the recent deployment of F-35s by the U.S. Air Force and Marine Corps to Puerto Rico in September. That move was part of a broader effort to increase America's military presence in the region, an expansion that includes aircraft carrier groups, Los Angeles-class nuclear-powered attack submarines, MQ-9 Reaper strike drones, intelligence gathering and maritime patrol aircraft, as well as the Special Operations Support Ship Ocean Trader. One critical aspect of this operation is the F-35's sophisticated electronic intelligence capabilities. The fifth-generation jet is equipped with passive antennas embedded throughout its airframe, allowing its onboard computer to detect a wide range of signals. Through advanced interferometry techniques, the F-35 can determine the locations of enemy air defense systems, making it an invaluable tool for assessing the adversary's defensive capabilities. Previous operations have shown similar intelligence-gathering roles. Colonel Craig Andrell, commander of the U.S. Air Force's 388 Fighter Wing, once highlighted F-35 missions in Eastern Europe, emphasizing that the jets did not engage in border violations or strikes, but focused solely on detection and intelligence collection. We didn't cross any borders. We didn't shoot anything. But the jet was constantly detecting and collecting information, and it does that very, very well, he said. Meanwhile, Venezuela's air defense network remains a formidable challenge for any potential aggressor. Its long-range S-300 VM system provides an effective asymmetric defense against large-scale aerial attacks. Designed for high mobility, the system utilizes MTT launch vehicles that enable all components, from command centers to radar and launchers, to relocate and redeploy in under 10 minutes. Distributed sensors allow for the detection of low-flying targets at medium ranges, while for non-stealth aircraft at higher altitudes, the system's engagement range extends up to 250 kilometers. The combination of reliable air defenses and advanced electronic intelligence platforms like the F-35 underscores the complex security dynamics in the region, revealing that behind every military maneuver lies a silent exchange of data, strategy, and technological competition. The recent friction between the United States and Venezuela cannot be separated from the broader geopolitical landscape of Latin America. In recent months, Washington has been ramping up its military presence in the Caribbean, a region long considered by Caracas as both sensitive and strategically vital. For Venezuela's government, such actions are viewed not only as a direct threat to national sovereignty, but also as a form of subtle political pressure. The two nations have long maintained strained relations, especially after Washington imposed heavy economic sanctions on Caracas over alleged democratic and human rights violations. The U.S., meanwhile, justifies its regional deployments as part of efforts to ensure stability and counter the growing influence of other powers such as Russia and China, both close allies of President Nicolas Maduro. According to defense analysts in Caracas, the presence of stealth F-35s near Venezuela's airspace was likely not a random event, but part of a planned reconnaissance mission. With its cross-spectrum radar and passive sensor systems, the F-35 can detect, identify, and map enemy air defense positions without crossing territorial boundaries. Such intelligence can be a valuable asset for military planning, especially in times of heightened tension. The F-35 is not just a fighter jet, it's a high-tech data collection platform, explained a Latin American security expert in an interview with local media. It can determine where enemy radars are located, their operating patterns, and even the unique characteristics of their signal emissions. If Venezuela managed to detect the jet's presence, it means their radar systems are still maintaining a high level of readiness. Meanwhile, the Venezuelan Ministry of Defense stated that its forces remain on full alert and ready to respond to any violation of national airspace. In its statement, Caracas accused Washington of attempting to test its air defenses through reconnaissance missions disguised as routine patrols. Analysts view the move as a reflection of the growing military tension in a region that has once again become a stage for global power competition. The United States seeks to preserve its influence, while nations such as Venezuela, Cuba, and Nicaragua are strengthening ties with Russia and China. With the S-300 VM system serving as the backbone of Venezuela's aerial defense, the country aims to present itself as a military power prepared to resist external pressure. Yet, on the other side, the U.S. F-35's advanced reconnaissance capabilities demonstrate that even the most robust defense systems are not beyond the reach of the fifth-generation fighter's electronic surveillance. This standoff marks a new chapter in Latin America's strategic rivalry, a region once again becoming an arena for influence between Washington and the anti-Western bloc. Both Venezuela and the United States now find themselves walking a fine diplomatic line, as any miscalculation could trigger an escalation far beyond an aerial standoff over the Caribbean. Ultimately, the detection of 5 F-35s over the Caribbean serves as a clear reflection of the intensifying military dynamics between the United States and Venezuela. On one hand, Washington continues to demonstrate its technological superiority through advanced air operations and integrated intelligence networks. On the other, Caracas seeks to prove that its defense systems can still detect and respond to external threats, even against one of the world's most advanced combat aircraft. This event reinforces the reality that Latin America has re-emerged as a theater of strategic competition. Venezuela, with backing from Russia and China, strives to maintain its military independence amid Western pressure, while the United States, through its deployment of fleets and aircraft like the F-35, seeks to ensure its influence remains unchallenged in what it considers its sphere of interest.